I've been hiding money from my husband. I've been lying to him about it. I have to lie to my husband because he's like a dictator.
Christine's lying makes me feel betrayed and deceived.
He only gives me enough money for what he thinks I need. My husband still thinks you can go to the store and buy a loaf of bread for 25 cents.
I have to be very strict with Christine about money because if I give her a little bit of rope, she'll take a mile.
I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I still do it anyway because I want to do what I want to do.
I do feel like I'm dealing with a 6-year-old when it comes to my life.
When he sits me down and scolds me like a child about spending money, it pisses me off and makes me want to go out and spend more money.
When I catch Chris in a lie, she kind of gives you that glazed over look when you actually start talking numbers. She draws 1 paycheck a month. I don't get the stub, and I get a slew of excuses of either where the stub is gone or where the money's gone. I am so absolutely tired and frustrated that if she doesn't want to change, I'm going to walk from it all.
I'm afraid when Tom finds out what I've done, he's going to leave me.
Okay, now, this show is entitled Financial Infidelity. And it's titled that because I think that betrayal at any level is infidelity. You're being less than faithful to your partner, whether it's about money, relationships, or whatever. Are you guilty?
Yes, I am.
At this point, you want to be here, you want to come clean.
I can't take the pressure from it anymore, so yes. It's too hard.
Why? What's the pressure on you? Is it guilt? Is it fear? What is it?
It's guilt. It's fear that he'll leave me. I can't keep track of one story after another. We're going to lose our home. We had to file bankruptcy. I mean, all these things are my fault. And I know I'm the reason for all of this.
Well, Crystine told my producers that Tom only knows about 5% of what she's been doing with the money. Are you ready to learn the rest of the story?
I'm ready to learn now, yeah.
Let's take a look.
I've told lies upon lies, and I can't keep track of the lies. I don't know where to stop. Every month, Tom wants my pay stub. As soon as I get it, I shred it, and I make up an excuse of why I don't have one. When I get my paycheck, I take what I need, and I put the rest of the money into our joint account, so it looks like I'm depositing my check. When I go to the grocery store, if I spend $65, I'll pull an extra $40 to $80 almost every time and pocket it. I just tell him that's how much the food costs, and I don't have a receipt. My husband has no idea that I do that. Once a week, I go to the gas station, pump up the gas tank, and when I'm done, I put an extra 20 or 30 on the debit card. I don't like lying to Tom about the money thing, but if I don't, then I won't have any money. When I go shopping and I buy clothes for myself, before I take them in the house, I will take all the tags off and I will put them in my closet and I'll leave them there for months at a time. And then when he sees it, he looks at it and he says, "Oh, is that new?" And I'll say, "Oh no, I've had it for a long time." I have an addiction to Starbucks. If my husband found out that I drink over $200 worth of coffee a month, he would lose his mind.
She has not been shooting you straight. What do you say about what you're hearing?
I'm just a good old boy trying to make it work, trying to take care of my family, trying to cover all the ends. And I do it honestly. I've tried many times on getting Chris on the same page.
How can you get me on the same page when you just sit me down on the corner of the bed or in a chair and you stand over the top of me and point your finger down at me and make me feel like I'm 2 feet tall and you're 40 feet tall and you scold me for hours? How is that teaching me?
I guess after the 300th time of having the conversation, you get to a point where you start scolding. Or I just get
so mad that I just keep doing it because I'm tired of listening to 3-hour speeches, so I lie. That's what you do to me.
And forgive me, please.
I do. I love you. About 8 years ago, Tom discovered that I had been taking $500 out of my paycheck and depositing it into an account.
I went through the roof. Now I have proof. The money just isn't disappearing. It isn't going away. It's actually being taken.
Well, that was Tom and Crystine talking about her setting up a hidden savings account. Now, before the break, I said there was one more secret that Crystine had been keeping from Tom. Let's just get it out there.
Back in 2008, I received an $8,000 insurance settlement that he didn't know about, and I spent a good portion of it on Christmas. I bought Joni a real Coach purse for $300, and I told Tom that it was a phony. I bought an iPod for my youngest daughter. It was $250, and I told him that it only cost like $80 or $90. I sent my daughter 2 great big boxes full of gifts, and it cost me $110 just to mail everything. I bought some really nice Egyptian cotton sheets, and Tom crawled into bed one night and said, "Oh, these sheets are really soft. Where'd you get these?" And I said, "I bought them at Target." And I just kept spending it, and he never knew I had it.
So you went through $8,000,
Yes.
right? How do you feel about that?
That sucks. I'm out eating beans and rice on the road and trying to make the bills.
You've separated twice over this, right?
Over the money issue.
Yes.
I thought that by getting Chris out and making her grow in the world and making her understand maybe without my help how difficult it really is. So I did everything I could to make her grow without being a father figure to my wife. I'm no saint by any means, but I'm trying to make it work.
Here is my question. Are you sitting on money because you want the security, you want to stack the cash, whatever it is, when she is having to invent ways to create lunch or fight to go buy milk for children? Now, that is a simple question.
As God is my witness, no.
So at this point, you're not of the opinion that there's some pot of gold at the end of some hidden Tom rainbow while you're out there scraping and scratching around?
No.
Are you mad at him because he's not wealthy?
No.
Do you think he's lazy?
No, he's the hardest working man I've ever known.
Okay, so he does what he does and he makes what he makes. It is what it is. You say he won't open his wallet. It doesn't do any good to open the wallet if it's empty. You hear what I'm saying? He cannot give you what he does not have, and you can't steal what isn't there, or you wind up bankrupt, which is exactly where you are. You didn't steal from him. You stole from the credit card companies. You stole from the people that you didn't pay back. That's who you stole from. What you have to decide is that you two are going to just go open kimono on all of this stuff. Whatever it is, it is.
That's why I'm here.
You're going to put it on the table, and there's going to be accountability. And if you don't have emotional integrity, then you need to get out of this relationship and protect yourself. Because you have to decide it is time to step up and grow up and deal with reality. And let me tell you how easy this is. You just stop lying. And you stop blaming her because milk and bread cost what it cost. But you have to be willing to say, you know what? I will do whatever I have to do to be accountable here.
Well, that's why I'm here today, and this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I mean, look, I'm admitting to my family. I'm admitting to all these people that I don't know, and you know how embarrassing that is? Because I'm a failure, but I'm up here and I'm saying, I want help. I love this man, and I don't want him to leave me when we walk out that door.
Are you going to walk out of here and divorce this woman?
Absolutely not.
Are you going to plug in and try to work this out?
Absolutely.
Okay, then you've put it on the table, and so he's saying, all right, I will continue to work on this, but you have to stop transgressing. Well, we're talking about financial infidelity. Now, Debbie is a self-confessed major shopaholic who admits that her spending habits have contributed to the failure of her last marriages. Now, her boyfriend Ron says he's just going to be gone if she doesn't get her shopping under control. Take a look.
I am addicted to shopping.
I'm in heaven.
It gives me a high. It's like a drug to me. I have 200 pairs of shoes and boots, 75 pairs of sunglasses, 100 pairs of jeans, 75 watches. I'm still shopping and I'm still spending. I find myself in the stores shopping almost on a daily basis.
Oh my God, these are so cute. I might have to have them.
Where's all this money coming from? She's spending ridiculous amounts of money on unnecessary items. She should be spending it on heat. She should be spending it on rent. And that's a problem that I see, and I don't want to address it because I don't want to fight with her.
Makes me feel judged that Ron couldn't live with me because of the way I shop.
She can't seem to get through the day without looking at another handbag to buy. I've never seen her even use the handbag, so I don't know what the heck she's buying them for.
I don't want to explain to anybody why I am spending the money I do or how much something costs. He's not my husband. He's my boyfriend. We don't live together. Refraining from shopping is very difficult for me. I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm in this mood. I have to go shopping today.
I absolutely have made it clear to Debbie I will not fund any of this addiction. If Debbie can't get this shopping under control, then this relationship is on very thin ice.
Is there any theory under which you think this is not pathological?
It is, it's an addiction for sure.
And it's not working, right?
It's not working.
Whatever it is you're coping, using this to cope with, it's not working.
It's not working. It's making me feel horrible. I shop to fill a void in my life. I'm not really sure what that is.
Yeah, where are you from?
Long Island, New York.
So you came here from there, and you got in town Monday?
Yes, yesterday, yes.
Yeah, you got in town on Monday? Did you go shopping?
Yes,
You did.
I did.
You came all the way across the North American continent to see me about your shopping addiction.
How could I not go shopping?
And you
Of
went
course.
shopping.
Right.
Okay, you have. We made a list. 350 shirts, 200 pairs of shoes, 100 handbags, 75 pairs of jeans, 75 jackets, 75 watches, 75 pairs of sunglasses, 60 belts, 20 dresses, 6 digital cameras. You have 100 items with tags still on them that you haven't even taken the tags off of. Some of those that still have their tags on them are True Religion jeans for $245 for a pair of jeans. Denim blazer, $198. Juicy Couture coat, $268. I've got lists and lists of this stuff here. Have you done the math on how much you've spent
No,
on all
I'm
this
actually
stuff?
afraid to do the math.
$189,000.
It's filling a void in my life, and I really
Okay.
don't understand the intensity of it.
Okay, well, the intensity of it's about $189,000 worth of missing self-esteem, is what you're saying, that's what you've needed to keep going, to keep yourself up. And of course, you buy it and you get a high, and then that goes down, so
Right.
you have to go buy it again. You're like a drug addict. It's like you get a fix, and then that wears off, and you got to have some more, so you go get some more, and then you got to have some more, and so you're doing like this all the time, which will wear you out. And so at some point you got to say, you know what? I'm going to start dealing with psychological issues psychologically. I'm going to stop dealing with psychological issues materialistically.
Right.
I need to figure out what the wound is instead of drugging myself with stuff, right? I mean, until you do that, you're not ever going to get better.
Right.
True? Because here's what needs to happen. Number one, we need to teach you how to control your anxiety without stuff, which means we're going to have to train you neurologically and physiologically and psychologically to control anxiety. So when you start feeling that edginess build up, you can make it diminish without having to buy something. I can give you those skills.
Okay.
I get you somebody that can do that. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.